friends, I'm Grishma and you're watching my channel G Tutorial. Today's class is on time and work. You will get 1 or 2 questions from time and work. If you like my video, you subscribe to my channel for getting more RRB JE related videos. Now let us get to our portions. We can see the first model problem. If 15 fragments complete rail renewal job in 12 days, how many days would 18 fragments take to complete the same job? This is the first question. 15 fragments can complete a job in 12 days. Then in how many days would 18 fragments do the same work? So in order to do this, we have to understand what is chain rule. If M1 man does work for D1 days by working H1 hours, the work completed is W1, then M2 men does work for D2 days doing H2 hours work, then the work completed is W2. Then the relation between these two is M1 D1 H1 by W1 is equal to M2 D2 H2 by W2. Here we are given only the case of number of men and the days. So from here we have to take the quantity which is given in the question. So only here it is mentioned about man and days. So M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2. Here the number of man is 50. The days is 12. The second case, we have to find the number of days. So D2 is unknown and number of men is 18. So 18 into D2. So D2 is equal to 15 into 12 divided by 18. That is 6 2s are 6 3s are 3 5s are 5 2s are 10 days is required by 18 men to complete the job. Now we can see the next model problem. This is the second model problem. A can complete a piece of work in 30 hours and B can do it in 24 hours. In how many hours will it be completed if they work together? Here we are given the time taken by A to complete the work and B to complete the work. So we have to find in how many hours they will complete the work if they work together. So to do this kind of problem, you have to understand something. If A takes X days to complete a work and B takes Y days to complete a piece of work, then we are always considering that total work is 1. So A's 1 day's work is equal to total work by the number of days taken by A to complete the work. So total work is 1 and A's number of days required by A to complete the work is X. So A's 1 day's work is 1 by X. Similarly, B's 1 day's work. B's 1 day's work is total work is 1 and B takes Y days to complete it. So B's 1 day's work is 1 by Y. We have to find the number of days taken by A and B to complete the work if they work together. So A and B's 1 day's work. So A plus B's 1 day's work. It's given by the sum of these two. That is 1 by X plus 1 by Y. If you are solving this, we will get. So the reciprocal of this gives the number of days taken by A and B to complete the work. A plus B's 1 day's work is X plus Y by XY. And so the number of days required is XY by X plus Y. It is similar to this. If A takes X days, then A's 1 day's work is 1 by X. Or from here we can write it takes X days to complete the work. Similarly, here if A plus B's 1 day's work is given, the reciprocal of this gives the number of days required to complete the work by both A and B. So you need to study only this much. If X and Y are the number of takes taken by A and B to complete the work, then they will take XY by X plus Y days to complete the work if they work together. So We just need to apply this formula in this case. Here x is given as 30 hours and y is given 24 hours. So the number of days taken, so here it is not days, it is given in terms of hours. So number of hours taken by A and B together to complete the work. Is equal to xy by x plus y. Here x is 30 and y is 24. So 30 into 24 by 30 plus 24. What is equal to 30 into 24 by 54. We can cancel using 6. 6 4s are and 6 9s are. 3 10s are. 40 by 3, which is equal to 13.33 hours. Okay, so now we can do the next model problem. This is the next model problem. A man can do a piece of work in 5 days, but with the help of his son, he can do it in 3 days. In what time can the son do it alone? This type of problem can be done in this way. If A takes x days to complete the work, B and A together takes y days to complete the work, then A's 1 day's work is 1 by x. B's 1 day's work is 1 by y. Sorry, A plus B's 1 day's work is 1 by y. So, B's 1 day's work is given by A plus B's 1 day's work minus A's 1 day's work. So, it is 1 by y minus 1 by x. Let us solve this. xy is the LCM. X minus y. This is B's 1 day's work. We have to find in how many days B take to complete the work. Number of days taken by B to complete the work. That is equal to the reciprocal of this. B's 1 day's work is this. So reciprocal gives the number of days taken by B. So xy by x minus y. We just need to remember only this formula. Here x is given as 5 days. A man can do a piece of work in 5 days. Man along with his son does it in 3 days. So here x is 5 and they together does the work in y days. Y is 3. So son alone does the work in xy by x minus y days. That is x is 5, y is 3 by 5 minus 3. 5 3s are 15 by 5 minus 3 is 2. 15 by 2 is 7.5. 7.5 days is taken by son alone to complete the work. Now we can see the next model problem. Next model problem. A man can do a work in 15 days. His father do this work in 20 days. And man's son do this work in 25 days. If all do the work together, how many days will they take to complete the work? So a man, his father and his son, 3 persons are doing work. And we are asked to find in how many days they will complete the work if they work together. This kind of problem can be done as follows. If A takes x days to complete the work, B takes y days to complete the work and C takes z days to complete the work. We know that total work is 1. So A's 1 day's work is 1 by s. B's 1 day's work is 1 by y. And C's 1 day's work is 1 by z. If they work together, then A plus B plus C's 1 day's work is the sum of each of one's 1 day's work. So it is 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. Now we can solve this. We can take the LCM. LCM is x, y, z. The first term is we have to multiply x with xy to obtain xyz. So similarly we are multiplying 1 with xy. Sorry, yz. So the first term is yz. Next term is 1 by y. Y is multiplied by xz to obtain xyz. Similarly, numerator is also multiplied. Similarly here it is xy. This is a plus b plus c is 1 day's work. The reciprocal of this gives the number of days taken by A, B and C together to complete the work. Taken by A plus A, B and C. This is the reciprocal of this. X, Y, Z by Y, Z plus X, Z plus XY. Now I will tell you a shortcut to do this kind of problem. It is easy to do in this way. You know that X, Y, Z is a LCM. So when it is asked how many days the 3 persons together will take to do the work. So just do this LCM. X, Y, Z is LCM. We are dividing LCM by X to obtain Y, Z. Similarly, here also we have to do LCM by X plus next term is LCM by Y plus LCM by Z. You just do this, you will get the answer. So here, a man can do a piece of work in 15 days. So X is 50. Next is his father does that in 20 days. So Y is 20. And man's son do this work in 25 days. So Z is 25. So our answer is how many takes X, Y and Z together does the work in how many days? So what is LCM by X plus LCM by Y plus LCM by Z. LCM of 15, 20 and 25 is 5 3s are 5 4s are 5 5s are. So 5 is 25, 25 4s are 100, 103, 300 is the LCM. So we have to do 300 by first term is X is 50 plus 300 by Y is 20 plus 300 by 25. So the answer is 300 divided by 300 by 50 is 20 plus 300 by 20 is 15 plus 300 by 25 is 12. So the answer is 300 by, sum of this is 7, 2 plus 1 is 47. 300 by 47 is 6.4. 6.4 days is taken by man, his son and his grandson to do the work. Now we can do the next problem. Before doing the next problem, we have to note something. If the question is like A and B together does a piece of work in X days, B and C does the same work in Y days, C and A does the work in Z days, then in how many days A, B and C together does the work? It is similar to the above problem. Here the answer will be like 2 into X, Y, Z by Y, Z plus Z X plus, sorry, X, XY. Or it will be like 2 times LCM by X plus LCM by Y plus LCM by Z. Okay, now we can do the next problem. This is the 5th model problem. 2 men or 6 women can do the piece of work in 60 days. Find the number of days to complete the work by 4 men and 3 women. So here 2 men or 6 women can do a piece of work in 60 days. 2 men can complete the work in 60 days or 6 women can complete the work in 60 days. And we are asked to find the number of days taken by 4 men and 3 women to complete the work. So in this case we have to express either men in terms of women or women in terms of men. For that we are given 2 men or 6 women. So they both does the same work in 60 days. So we can equate that. From this we will get 1 man is equal to 6 by 2 women. That is 3 women. So 1 man is equal to 3 women. This is our relation. So here we are asked to find how many days is taken by 4 men and 3 women. 3 women is equal to 1 man. So we can write 4 men plus 1 man. That is equal to 5 men. So here we have to find how many days is taken by 5 men to complete the work. For that we are given 2 men complete a piece of work in 60 days. 2 men completes the work in 60 days. So 1 man, we have to find 1 man complete the work in how many days? For that we are applying chain rule. M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2. M1 is 2. Days is 60. We have to find 1 man in how many days? So D2 is equal to 2 into 60 by 1. That is 120 days. So 1 man takes 120 days to complete the work. So 1 man's 1 day's work is, total work is 1 by, he takes 120 days to complete the work. Then 5 man's 1 day's work is, 5 man's 1 day's work will be 5 into 1 man's 1 day's work. So it is 5 into 1 by 120. What we have to find? We have to find the number of days taken by 5 men to complete the work. It is a reciprocal of this. So the number of days taken by 5 men is equal to 120 by 5, which is equal to 24 days. This is the next question. A and B can complete a work in 15 days and 20 days respectively. Work started with A. After 5 days, A left, and the remaining work was completed by B alone. Find the number of days to complete the work. That is given that A takes 15 days to complete the work and B takes 20 days to complete the work. Work started with A. A started working, and after 5 days, A left. So the remaining work was completed by B alone. Find the number of days to complete the work. So it is given that A takes 15 days to complete the work, B takes 20 days to complete the work. So A's 1 day's work is 1 by 15 and B's 1 day's work is 1 by 20. It is said that A works for 5 days. So A's 5 days work. It is 5 into 1 day's work. That is 1 by 3. So after that, the remaining work was completed by B alone. A left and B does the work. So the remaining work is, total work is always 1. And 1 by 3rd of the work is completed by A. So the remaining work is 1 minus 1 by 3. Which is equal to, have to take the LCM, 3 minus 1, 2 by 3. 2 by 3rd work is left. This is done by B. So the number of days taken by B to complete the remaining work is given by remaining work by B's 1 day's work, which is remaining work is 2 by 3. Work by time taken by B to complete the work, which is 1 by 20, which is equal to 2 by 3 into reciprocal. So 40 by 3, that is 1 by 3 days. Here we are asked to find, now this, find the number of days to complete the work. So the number of days to complete the work is equal to work done by number of days taken by A plus number of days taken by B. A takes 5 days. So 5 plus B takes 13 1 by 3 days. So the answer is 18 1 by 3 days. This is the next model. A and B can complete a work in 15 days and 20 days respectively. Work started with A. After 5 days, B joined with A and completed the work. Find the number of days to complete the remaining work. Here they said that A started to do a work and after 5 days, B joined with A. So we have to find the number of days taken to complete the remaining work. What is given that A takes 15 days, B takes 20 days. So A's 1 day's work is 1 by 15 and B's 1 day's work is 1 by 20. A does the work for 5 days. So A is 5 days work, which is given by 5 into 1 by 15, which is 1 by 3. So remaining work is, total work is 1. 1 minus the work completed is 1 by 3. So it is 2 by 3 work has to be completed. This is done by both A and B because after 5 days B joined. So the number of days taken to complete the remaining work. is given by the work that is to be completed is 2 by 3 by number of days taken by A plus B together. A's 1 day's work is this and B's 1 day's work is this. So A plus B together does the working 2 by 3 by 1 by 15 plus 1 by 20, which is equal to 2 by 3 by LCM is 60. So 15 3s, 15 4s and 23s. So 2 by 3 into 60 by 7, 40 by 7, which is equal to 5 by 7 days. Now we have completed 7 models from time and work. There are more problems that has to be solved in order to score good marks for the exam. This will be discussed in the next class. If you are having any doubt, you can comment below and please note your suggestions in the comment box. Thank you.